Alright everyone, it's time for Occult Literature, video number 290, The Hindu Yogi Science of Breath. Now this is billed as being by a Yogi Ramacharaka. However, it's probably William Atkinson's pseudonym. That's not proven, but it's purported. It's publisher related. Link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon, second and third links to my books blogs. This is a 75-page, reasonably short read. It's pretty good overall, and most of the breathing exercises here are definitely authentic, but you have to understand it's not actually posited from a strictly Hindu backdrop because, again, the author, probably Atkinson, was a new thought proponent. A lot of mental science, sort of vague theosophical overlap in the 20s sense, and that's sort of where it's coming from. So it's the pragmatic use of breathing exercises for self-improvement mainly, and it does work, and it has an overlap not just with Hinduism, and you can look up like Acharya Sri and some of these others, and they've spoken about breathing techniques many times, but also Tai Chi and related systems, generally from the East. They all make use of this. The idea is that you can invigorate the body, increase your mental focus, prevent disease. They assumed that doing certain breathing was better, like the breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth was superior. And of course, it's funny here, it says, well, studies have shown that sailors and soldiers that sleep with their mouths open are more likely to get malaria or tuberculosis or something. Tuberculosis patients often have a thin chest. Yes, because they're being eaten away at by the disease, by the way. Actually, that is technically true because, of course, if you have proper nutrition, you tend to become resistant to tuberculosis effects. There are 100 million people in the world that carry tuberculosis and probably don't even fucking know it simply because they don't have any symptoms because they get 3 square meals a day. So yeah, when the person is starving and has a thin chest as a result of that, they're more likely to show symptoms. So it's a little bit of a sampling bias there. But the breathing exercises can be useful. They are still in use for religious purposes as of this day in Hinduism and other systems. So there are a lot of proponents of people that do this regularly, daily, or nearly daily. It's sort of like meditation. There are many, many people who meditate regularly in parts of the East, and then there are hippie-trippy people in the West who do it and usually do it wrong. But I would definitely recommend this if you're into this sort of, like the psychic development side of it is a little bit more Occidental in nature. It's not really from the Eastern systems. But if you're studying Hinduism at all, these exercises are authentic. So it would be recommended definitely as a piece of literature. Again, link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links to my books, blogs. This goes in the spiritual heading. I didn't know whether to put it there or technically in the academic setting because it has a little bit of an aspect of both, but I decided it's more strictly from the Hindi backdrop enough, and New Thought, to put it in the spiritual category instead. That's about all. Peace out.